Welcome to Michigan, where today we're racing the NASCAR Heat 2 Monster Energy Cup Series. Green flag is out from Michigan. We're starting from 40th place, but this is a pretty good setup, so I think we got a really good chance getting up into the top 10 by the end of the stage. We got 14 laps in stage 1 to do it, so we got to make about 3 passes per lap, around there to get up into the top 10 before the end of the stage. Very loose Deegan was right then. Jesus, I checked out way out of the way of her. Did not want to get involved in that. Did not want any part of it. Coming down the backstretch at Michigan. This is a pretty decent setup. If you guys have any interest in it after watching this video, leave a comment below saying you want the setup or something, and I'll make a dedicated video for this setup. It's not the best setup. It's actually quite difficult to race. It's probably one of the worst setups I've made, but it does, competitively get up in the track. So, I mean, it's a realistic setup. It runs how the car would run in real life. So, if you have any interest in it, let me know. And by the way, because this is a good time to do it while things are congested and I'm most likely to mess up, this is when I should totally get myself distracted. But if you guys have not done so already, please should leave a like rating and subscribe below and click that notification bell if you have not done so. That way you know every single time I upload. It's a NASCAR racing channel, so if you're watching this video, I guarantee you will love the rest of the channel, and I appreciate all the support I've gotten from you guys so far. So if you guys could subscribe, that's the best thing you can do for me. Ooh, loose cars up front. I need these tires to warm up. Bad. 37, ooh, 4 wide for a moment there. Not 4 wide side by side, but like 4 wide staggered. Pretty crazy. Crazy racing at Michigan today. We're still in 39th. We're not progressing very quick here. I gotta put my pedal to the metal here and start working my way up towards the front. I'm just trying to be really careful. Like I don't want to blow it, or I don't want to blow the race by a stupid decision here. Something I heard from Jimmy Johnson, which I really took it to heart, and it made a lot of sense. It's if you don't have a first place car, don't try to make it a first place car and wreck out and finish last. He said he did that a lot last year, and ultimately it had led to him having a lot less points than he could have, and it was a really solid point, honestly. So I'm trying to do that because one of my biggest issues is I push my car too hard, and ultimately I usually wreck because of it. If I don't get wrecked by the AI, that is. But you can even push it, you're wasting too hard around the AI, and the AI doesn't know how to react to it, and that'll get you wrecked out too. So, it is what it is, but I'm just trying to change some things up here for a more competitive race. Work our way up front. 4 laps in, we're up 7 positions. We do gotta step it up a little bit. Gone in my way. Had a really good run there if it wasn't for Gone. I could try the side draft, but it didn't happen. Just gonna get in behind him, push him, get us some extra speed coming into the turn. This is not like my Xfinity Series car. This car does not perform really well in the turns. It does best in the draft, and I'm in a draft, this car does really well. There's a lot of stuff to work on. And by the way, if you did not see already, there's a Xfinity Series race in Michigan race out on YouTube as well. If you're watching this video, you can go and check that out. It'll be in the end of the video and the annotations thing at the end if you want to check it out then, or if you want to go check it out now. Completely up to you. That was a really good race, and something I'm starting to do is I'm always like, I wish they had race replays, but you can watch the race at the end of the race. So I'm trying to edit like those into it when something happens, like a wreck or something, like what happened in the Xfinity Series. If you didn't see it, if you did, you already know this. I got in a wreck. And I was convinced, because 90% of the time it is the AI's fault. I'm like, was that my fault or was that the AI's fault? Because I couldn't tell. Which kind of told me it was probably my fault. Because usually if it's their fault, I blatantly know. And I wasn't too sure. I didn't know if I came down into them, if they were riding high and I came into them. If I didn't know if it was 50-50. So I was like, I wish I had a replay, yada yada. So I edited me rambling about that out. And just cut to when I was like, I wish we had a replay. Then faded in the replay of the game of where the wreck was, and I was able to, and that was at the end of the video where I talked about what I thought it was, and it turned out it was actually my fault. I cut down into number 9, I think that's William Byron, and then I slid up, and I missed the wall, and I went to save it, and the one part that was the AI's fault is they don't have the intelligence to slow down when you're driving around them. If you're wrecking in front of them, they all run you over, like in real NASCAR, they flip out of the way so that they don't crash into you. Well, in NASCAR Heat, they do not move out of the way, and they will just crash right into you. So I had that issue, and that was where it was their fault. I came down in front of Kane, and Kane did not move at all, held his ground and got slammed, and I just went right back into the wall because I wasn't trying to tackle Kane out, so I just turned it back into the wall, and it was a wreck. It was a fiasco. But the wreck originally was my fault. The fact that it got bigger was the AI's fault, but the wreck itself was mostly my fault. Now, I'm enjoying the high line here. We're 8 laps into stage 1 at Michigan. Got a little side draft on Jones. Uh-oh, Jones wasn't happy about the side draft. Oh, Jones is going around. He got into us, too. Ooh. I went to do that side draft on Jones, and I'm pretty sure he slid up into us. He didn't, like, slide up that much. I was coming down to do a side draft, and he moved up. I think it was like a don't side draft, and it got us both really loose. That wasn't good. Now, my car is not good on this low line. I don't even know why I'm running it right now. I should stay off of it. We got a little over 5.5 laps left in stage 1 at Michigan. Luckily, I've kept our car clean thus far. No big wrecks or nothing, which is good news. We have 13 laps of fuel remaining, which means we will not make it through stage 2. So I really want to get... I would love to get some stage points in this stage, because I might not get any stage 2. Reason being, I don't know if I'm going to pit under green. It's a really difficult decision to make. I don't have a good track record of pitting under green. Surprisingly, at Michigan, I actually do. But overall, I've really never done too well at it. It's kind of NASCAR heat, and it's kind of me, too. I just don't have much experience doing it. But NASCAR heat, too, your car really just will spin out if you're trying to get on the pit road as quick as the AI. The AI is running 200 miles per hour and suddenly just jams their brakes and turns on the pit road like nothing. But if you lock your brakes as the player, it'll... This is some intense racing here. I hope I remember to throw a replay of this part in. 4 wide, maybe 3 wide, but potentially 4 wide down the front stretch at Michigan. Clear Kurt Busch, 15th place heading into turn 1. Behind 4 wide, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski, Ricky Stenhouse actually. I only yelled Brad Keselowski because I was saying his name when Ricky Stenhouse just straight up shoved us into the wall. WTF to that. We're going to try to go high here. Car's loose. Saved it. Into the wall a little bit. Damn it. I saw that happening. We kept it undamaged. There's a little undisclosed damage on the car somewhere, but it is what it is. 3 laps to go into stage. That's too bad that happens. It does happen, though. If any of you watched the Xfinity Series race, not my race, the real race, one of the drivers who finished in the top 10 actually like completely decimated the back of his car. Like a lot of drivers like nicked the wall like I just did, but like I got lucky that I clicked like the corner of the bumper and nothing vital. Not that this game simulates all that realistically damage, but I probably would have been fine after that because it was a very light impact. Although my car, I don't know if it's my tires or what. I know that right front's wearing a lot quicker than anything else. Maybe we should work with Bubba Wallace here. Let's give Bubba Wallace a good shove into the turn. A helpful shove, not a bad shove. He took it. Good on him. I was nervous. I was like, I really hope Bubba can... Oh, no, this car's a wreck. I can't. I gotta pit really badly or something. We gotta change something on this car. I might tighten up the wedge. I think we might have a wedge issue. We definitely got a tire wear issue we gotta look into. Yellow flag came out. I don't know what for. It couldn't have been us because it was too delayed. 17th place is our finish for stage 1. Now, I don't know if anyone else is thinking of pitting. They're not. Kyle Busch is smart. Kyle Busch is running the pit strategy. I like the idea. I mean, can't be that bad. They're going to pit. I'm pitting. We're going to tighten that wedge up to 51.3. I'll keep that as is. I'm going to raise that back up to 27. 22.5. Go. We're going to go with that. Drop all the way back. 23 positions of 40th place. We didn't get any stage points stage 2, stage 1, unfortunately. But I have a pretty good pit strategy going on for stage 2. I pitted, they didn't. I mean, it sucks because I'm going to have a really loose car at the end, and I'm going to have to pit under yellow, which could go a bunch of different ways, but we'll see what happens here. 13 laps left in stage 2, green flag, just beginning the stage. Work with Kyle Busch now, who's trying to make a move here. That wedge adjustment seems to have helped this car astronomically. I usually run my wedge really slow, but obviously the wedge isn't the only thing that dictates how loose or tight your car is. And the other settings on this setup have made this car really loose without the wedge. So usually I'm running the wedge down near 46. Like in any of my pit setups, like for online racing. Uh-oh, big wreck! Big wreck! Breaking the brakes. I'm loose into the road, but we saved it. Whew, that was a wreck. I wasn't too confident there. I was, I don't know. Some people up there definitely got some nose damage, almost all of them, but we kept out of it. That was big. That was a big one. I mean, it wasn't that big, but it was bad where it happened. Green flag back out in stage 2 after a mid-stage caution, as you just saw. Maybe I'll throw the replay in right here so you guys can see the wreck from a different point of view. Running the low line here, down in the 4th gear. No need for me to really be this ballsy, but this 51.3 setup on the wedge has actually helped this car tighten up quite a bit. Kyle Busch, I'm 3 wide? What the fuck? He told me that he tells me that as I'm like sliding up the track to let Busch go. Okay, I don't like that. I don't want to be 3 wide. I'm getting out of this situation. Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy Johnson pitted, I suppose. He's running good. I'm not insulting him or nothing for running 3 wide. He's being ballsy. I just didn't want a part of it and have us wreck. I'll push him. Push him in the middle line. He can go work something out. Deegan, what are you doing? I'm just trying to make sure I keep the car clean. That's my whole goal here. I'm not trying to run the car super fast or nothing. I'm trying to keep my temperature low, you know. I know they're all gonna have to pit soon, so. Although I don't know, they might not make it due to the stage caution. They might actually make it, but I don't think so. They should be running low on fuel, but that caution threw a curveball and things. That guy got into us. Who is that? Majeski? Ty Majeski, what are you doing? What have I done to deserve you to drive into me like that? Just so you know, guys, this car can definitely drive through the pack. I'm genuinely not trying that hard. I'm just trying to keep my tires cool. And Majeski's been problematic for us racing around him anyways. I was trying to keep my tire temperatures low for a little bit. Now they're up to 222, but if you saw before, they were around 190, 195, 200. I just wanted to reserve the tires up a little bit. Basically, our whole pit strategy here is to lap them when they pit, and then we'll pit under caution. Nice push to Dylan there. This Camaro really gets loose when you push someone in a draft. I don't know if it's from the angle on the nose or what, but like when I try pushing someone in a draft, it's iffy. I've never been too confident in it. We're gonna clear him. I mean, they didn't tell me that I had Larson below me, I believe. Oh, that's not Larson, that's Colwit, whatever. Whoa, dude. Maybe that was Larson. I don't know. It was someone. I don't know who it was. I think that was Kyle Larson, potentially. Alright, coming down. We're up 11 positions since the caution. Whoa! Oh, you're kidding me. I'm flying. I cry every time. This time, it's at least not my fault. 11 seconds of damage. Okay, hear me through. We can have an 11-second pit stop here. By me throwing 1.5 cans, 2 tires, repair damage, yes. Put that wedge up 1 more mark. We might make up some positions. 14 positions, alright. And that puts us back to a full tank of gas. Alright, it didn't work as plans, but it got somewhere. And that was a BS situation, whatever just happened there. Green flag back out in stage 2 once again after another caution. It's like a green-white checkered in stage 2. Sorry, my controller battery's low. Let's see what we can do here. I'd love some stage points. Really would. We haven't gotten any all race. We got to go up 9 positions, and they're mostly 3 wide down the back stretch. So there's a chance. We're going to make a pass on Almirola. Up to 13th. Alright, I don't know about stage points, but we are damn close. 12th place. We got a side draft on us by Suarez. I'm not too happy with him about that. But 12th place finish, not too bad. We didn't get any stage points this race, but that's okay. Not a big deal. They're all pitting again. Oh, I see why. Grabbing a half can. I'm going to heighten that up a little bit more once again. That's it. Nothing else I need. Should make it through just like that. -1 position. I guess everyone just took a little bit of gas there. So good thing we decided on no tires. Green flag out. Stage 3 underway at Michigan, the Monster Energy NASCAR Heat 2 Cup Series. Here we go. Starting from 13th place, down below the apron here, because you are allowed to ride there. Up to Kyle Busch here. Would love to get up and lead some laps here, potentially even win the race. That'd be great. We didn't perform too well in the stages. We got, involved in some NASCAR Heat 2 BS. Okay, Kyle Larson. We are 3 wide right now. Not very tightly 3 wide, but we are 3 wide. Just trying to clear them. Now, I usually have a thing where I don't like to go into that view, but my spotter's not really doing much for me, so I have to do it to be my own spotter. Inside. Elliott lost a bunch of traction. He might have been being nice to me, though. I'm not too sure. This is tight racing here at Michigan right now. Intense. Come down, draft on Larson. Larson goes low. Looks like he's staying low. He's coming back up high. Okay, I'll stay high. Is that Suarez again? I just wanted to throw a side draft on him to show him I wasn't pleased with his side draft on me at the end of that stage, because I might have gotten up to a 10th for a stage point had he not side drafted me, because I had a run. Whoa, Hamlin in trouble. Still in 12th place. Stenhouse's on our left, low left. We're 4 wide right now. Now back to 2 or 3 wide. Hamlin's having problems. He needs to get the fuck out of the way. What the hell is he doing? We definitely got front end damage finally. Might have had some earlier from something else, but it is what it is. Alright, we're still hanging around 13th place. Like I was saying way earlier with my little Jimmy Johnson reference, you can't always have a car that's going to win the race, and I don't put immortal setups on my cars. I put realistic setups on my cars. I don't want a car that blows them away and runs in front every race, because what's the fun in that? If I'm not fighting for my position... Uh-oh, caution behind us. Elliott around. Alright. We would have made it without pitting earlier. Tires looking fine, and fuel's okay. Estimated repairs, nothing. Alright, not bad. We will go with that. Yeah, we'll advance. No need to pit. Starting from 12th place here, another caution that has come out stage 3. About to go green again at Michigan. Yellow, green flag is out. Here we go. We gotta try something here. We gotta make some passes. I'm still mad at Suarez about that side draft shit from earlier. Not too pleased about it. It was clean and all, just, and then him getting under me and everything. He's not a bad racer, just saying. Just saying. Whoa, we got lucky that I saved that. Come on, Newman. What a dick. If I could wreck without wrecking myself, I would. Let's find out if I can. I'm going to push him hard into the turn and he might slide up. This might be the end of our race. I'm just pissed at him. This goes against what I was just talking about doing too. Threw a side on Kyle Busch. Not really for any reason. Just trying to make up some extra positions. Come on, Busch. Why? Why do you push me into the wall for a side draft? He just gave us right side damage we didn't have before. Squeezing around Allmendinger up to 11th place. We cleared some of that traffic that was really causing us problems. Back behind Newman, still side by side of Busch. He threw another side draft on us. Now coming up on Keselowski. We haven't had any issues with him lately in any races, which is good. I have a lot of respect for Keselowski anyways. Coming down, making a bunch of passes here, up to 7th. I don't like doing the side draft. I know it makes him mad, but I had to do what I had to do. Car does not drive straight for shit. It's a really bad car. Alright, coming down. No draft of us right now. We are the only one running this high line. I think it's a little bit faster than that low line. They got the advantage because they got the draft, but I got the advantage of traction. Really close with Busch. We are side by side. Gotta do it. We're blowing through tires right now, but you gotta do what you gotta do. 8 laps left to go when we get to the line at Michigan. Up to 6th place now. Tried, it didn't work. It is what it is. Side by side with Harvick. I think he's gonna beat us off the turn, however. Come behind him and work with him for a little bit. Harvick almost won the race in Michigan. Come on, Harvick, you should be able to handle it. Why can't you run as fast as me? You won't let me pass you. So you're going to get pushed. It is how it is. Coming back up with Harvick again. Trying that really ballsy move again. We got to get up to that pack. Stuck with Harvick right now. We got loose off the turn. Harvick's got the advantage. We got the draft on Wallace. That helped us momentarily, but Harvick's got it now. 7 laps to go in Michigan. Harvick, a fucking cunt. Alright, we'll deal with him. We'll get back at him. Don't worry. We got the push from Suarez behind us. It's because I blew through my tires pushing way too hard. I let these babies cool down a little bit and reserve more than I'm not, and we'll have a shot. We got 6 laps to play with this time by to get up front. But you don't always got a car that can do it. Harvick wasn't having us hugging his lower line with him. He checked up into us, shoved us into a high line that isn't that good. Is what it is. That was my own fault that time. Alright, I gotta stop doing this. I'm pushing too hard. We're hurting ourselves more than helping ourselves. Although, actually, I didn't honestly do too bad on that lap, but if I do that too many times, our tire's going to be 2 billion degrees and blow up. Holding that draft on Harvick. Still holding it. 5 laps to go this time by at Michigan. Leader's got a 2-second advantage on us at the present moment. Now we're going to really throw that side draft on Harvick and hard. Rocket right on by him. Run him way up the line like he did to us. Showed him we didn't appreciate that. We're going to use Harvick's push now. 4 laps to go at the line. To try to catch Darrell Wallace Jr., who's hanging out in 3rd place. What's going to dictate whether or not we catch him is whether or not we get closer to them or further. And only trying to race it like a dirt track really helped me out that much. Harvick, I'm not letting you by me. I want this top 5 finish. This has been a hard-fought race. You know, we had our issues from the AI, but we've held them off. Harvick's got the low line. Have to figure something out. Get back around him. Come on, Harvick. Clear it or don't. One or the other. Alright, Harvick made it really difficult for us to do what we were trying to do there. Alright, 3 laps to go. Still a chance. Still a chance. Switching views just to look around. Just to get a look. Keselowski coming low. Block on him. 7th place. 3 laps to go. 2.5 at the moment, actually, down the backstretch. Coming up on Busch. Once again, gotta get something to work here. We're not getting much. I wish we had those track bar adjustments in these cars like they do in real life. That'd be great right now. I would lower it down. This car's tightening up as the tires heat up. That's that side draft on Busch. We're gonna show Harvick what's up here. Made the pass on Harvick, temporarily at least. We're gonna be blocking 3 wide here. Make Keselowski lose that draft. Keselowski's going to make it stick on the inside. This is an intense battle for 5th place. Uh-oh, Keselowski's put us into the wall. Uh-oh, Kurt's around. Caution is out. 3 laps remaining. Tires aren't doing good. I'm not pitting. Starting in 10th place. I don't think Keselowski meant to do anything bad to us. I think it was just both of us racing balls to the wall. Green flag, back out at Michigan. Potentially the final restart. I could not decide what to do there, if you're wondering why I swerved like I was drunk. Oh, Jesus. They all got violent there. My God. Shoved us. I mean, I was swerving around, and I went to give Blaney a little draft, and you saw what happened. All the way back to 21st place. Not what we needed there. See what we can do. Alright, white flag is out this time by. It's going to be unfortunate to get a top, not even a top 20 here. 208 miles an hour down the backstretch. Nope. Car's not having it. This car is done. It is loose. It is all over the place. Block on Kane. Every point counts. Every single one of them. Now up on McMurray. I don't think we're going to get by McMurray, but we'll say we tried. Actually, we might. Oh, McMurray loose! I had to avoid him, and I'm up into the wall and trying to avoid him. Lucky for a top 30 at this point. Alright, it is what it is. 32nd place at Michigan. It just had an unfortunate end to it. It is what it is, guys. Oh well, I enjoyed the race. We had that mishap with the AI, whatever it was with them locking their brakes up earlier, and that pretty much was the end of our race as far as winning. We don't have much to show for that race. We didn't get a stage win or nothing. But overall, we ran competitively. It is what it is. Kyle Larson actually had a similar problem. He had a problem early on in the race, and it sucked. And ultimately, he couldn't come back and get a good finish in the end, which it is what it is. You got to take it. Can't win every race. Michigan was overall a bust of a weekend. We did good in the trucks, but 21st in the Xfinity Series, 33rd in the Monster Energy Cup Series. We did get a stage win in the Xfinity Series, though, but oh well, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I do hope you did enjoy this episode. Please sure to leave a like, rating, and subscribe below. Click that notification bell if you have not done so already. Also, leave a comment. Let me know your opinions of the race, opinions of anything going on in NASCAR right now. If you want to know the setup, which I doubt you do because it obviously sucked. And so anyways, guys, that is it. And till next time.